Hello adventurers! Well, we've got an exciting secret layer to unbox today. This is the Secret Lair Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves crossover set from Wizards of the Coast. Obviously, we've gone back to the old style packaging here, so we've not got the small card, we've got the box, and when we open it up, we can see our first big problem, which is we've packaged this really poorly. We've taken the secret card and we've put it at the front, which is a real disappointment. I really like leaving that secret card until I've opened up the rest of the pack, just because I like that little bit of a surprise. But anyway, let's see what we've got. Now, my second big issue is these glue dots are always a bit of an issue, and it always makes me wince when I'm trying to take the card off these glue dots. They are very strong. Not sure how much of a fan I am of them, really. But let's get into this first pack. The plastic on them is a little bit more fiddly than I'm used to. And again, trying really hard not to crease these packs, and unfortunately we get a bit of a spoiler. But we'll get back to that later. Now, I don't go for the foil ones because I'm not a big fan of them pringling, but we've got Edgin Lazarus Lutenist to start us off with. A 3/3 for 1 blue and a red that gives all of our non-land creatures foretell and also goads our enemies' creatures. Then we've got Zenk Paladin Unbroken, a 4-mana 2/4 with double strike for 2 and 2 white, and auras you control have Exalted. We've had a lot of Exalted in the previous sets, so there's going to be some really good synergy with those. Then we've got Simon Wild Mage Sorcerer, and this is my favourite one because it's just dice rolling, and I really like the Dungeons & Dragons dice rolling themes that have been coming out in those sets, and I think it's just nice to have that element of chaos. Then we've got Holger Relentless Rager for 4 and 2 red for a 4/6 with haste. She must be blocked with, whenever able, and she gives all of your creatures +1/+0 depending on the number of creatures they have. Then we have Forge Neverwinter Charlatan for 3 and a black menace, ward, gets +2/+0 for each treasure you control, and whenever one or more players sacrifices a creature, you get treasure, so very much hoarding treasure. My absolute favourite though is Doric, Nature's Warden. So we've got a 3/3 with vigilance for 3 and a green. When she enters the battlefield, you search for forests, and when she transforms into Doric Owlbear Avenger with vigilance and trample. She's a 6/6 at this point. When she transforms, other legendary creatures get +2/+2 and gain trample until end of turn. This is going straight into my Greensleeves deck for obvious reasons of making more badgers, and then when she transforms, Greensleeves herself gets trample, which is something I feel my deck is lacking in. There's very little ways of getting that damage through later on. And then finally we have Thembachord. For 4 and 3 red, we have a 5/5 legendary dragon with trample. When he enters the battlefield, he deals X damage to other creatures and players, where X is the number of mountains. And you can exert him, and when you do, he gains flying until end of turn. But then he doesn't untap because he is a chunky boy. So yeah, lots of great choices there. We've got our 6 cards that we already knew about, plus our dragon secret card. And lots of really good deck ideas for a lot of those cards. I feel that they're going to get played an awful lot. The art is really nice. They do look like their actor counterparts. They are quite on theme. I quite like Doric transforming into an owlbear because it's quite nice. And obviously Thembachord, who doesn't love a chunky dragon? So there we go. That was our Secret Lair Dungeons & Dragons Honor Amongst Thieves crossover unboxing. Hopefully you enjoyed looking through those cards. It was a bit of a whistle-stop tour, about 3 minutes, but a nice short video is always good. Hopefully you'll like and subscribe, and we can do a few more of these with future Secret Lairs. Hopefully I'll see you soon.